Hey, what's up? Amelia here. Let's see what's making news. Today's top story is, you guessed it, more COVID-19 updates. There have been some big announcements, and here's Kale to break it all down.
If you've just come back from overseas, shut your doors, jump on the couch, and put some movies on, because you have 2 more weeks of holidays.
All people coming to Australia will be required, I stress, to self-isolate for 14 days.
The government is also urging people to cancel any overseas trips that they have planned, and reckon you should only go if you really, really need to. Meanwhile, Victoria and the ACT have announced statewide emergency responses because of COVID-19.
We are declaring a state of emergency in Victoria under the Public Health and Wellbeing Act. That state of emergency will be effective from 12 noon today and will run for 4 weeks.
This means the Chief Health Officer of the state and territory can put in measures to keep people safe. Sporting events, club functions, conferences and cultural events have been cancelled, while libraries, art galleries and museums have all shut their doors there. Schools, on the other hand, will continue to stay open, but this could change throughout the week.
While most schools and unis in Australia are still open, lots around the world have shut down. But students aren't completely off the hook. Many still have to attend online classes, and they're turning to TikTok to show everyone how it's going.
It's Corona time!
From getting beauty treatments mid-lesson, graduating from home, even band practice is still going ahead. Alright, it's official folks, The Less I Know The Better is the biggest banger of the 2010s. On the weekend, Triple J held its hottest 100 of the decade and Tame Impala came in at number 1. More than 1.8 million people voted for their favourite tracks from the past 10 years, with Gotye's Somebody I Used to Know and Arctic Monkeys' Do I Want to Know rounding out a weirdly similarly titled top 3. Now it's time for sport, and we've actually managed to find some that haven't been cancelled.
Melbourne Victory aren't too happy right now, and it's not just because they got thrashed by Wellington Phoenix in New Zealand. Because of the new COVID-19 orders for the Aussie government, the team now has to go into self-isolation for 14 days after returning to Australia. But they say they were told that wouldn't be the case for the team, the Victory captain jumping on Twitter to share his frustrations. Over the weekend, NRL fans soaked up what could be the last game they get to attend for a while, as the league announced upcoming games would be played in empty stadiums because of COVID-19. Everyone was being extra careful at the Manly vs Melbourne match, with any ball that went into the crowd getting a thorough wash in an esky of soap before returning to the pitch. 2 teams already playing to empty stadiums are the Sydney Kings and the Perth Wildcats in the NBL Finals Series. Thanks to their win in Game 3 over the weekend, Perth are just 1 win away from back-to-back NBL titles.
And finally, let's have a look at some positive ways that people are dealing with COVID-19 that are really striking a chord. While the whole country's in lockdown, Italians are fighting the boredom and keeping spirits high by holding mini music concerts from their balconies. Local tenor Maurizio Marchini's been belching out classics from his home, while entire neighbourhoods have been busy learning the Macarena. But in my opinion, the highlight so far is definitely this Nonna's dance moves. Health organisations around the world have jumped on the TikTok bandwagon to try to make videos about how to not get sick for people who are sick of the same old videos about not getting sick. There are vids busting myths about the virus and others getting in on the hand-washing dance challenge. And why settle with just dancing to someone else's song when you can make your very own COVID-19 track? Here's my personal favourite so far from the Jovu Youth Choir in South Africa. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there. You can also check out the other awesome videos on our channel. And hey, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. We hope you did. Thanks for watching.